Inkling's not a very common character on Wi-Fi, unless you're talking about like high up in Elite Smash. That's where you see most of the Inklings at.
Inkling's combo game is kind of scary. Well, speaking of scary combo games, we've got 2 quick nairs here for BrashFuzzBall.
Mind you, this is the nerf nair.
Yeah, who knew that maybe shortening the launch distance on it maybe set it up for different combos?
I think their plan was to make it worse of an edge guarding tool, but they, like, I don't know if they were actually considering the fact that she'd be able to do more combos. Because now you see most Palutenas going for triple nair into up air and getting like 60 damage off of it. Kind of insane.
Before it was like 2 nairs and then something, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because the knocker distance was as much. It depends on it. Obviously, still highly dependent on your percent range, but you could probably only get like a max of 2 at high percents. So it's like it's different now.
Good ledge trap there from BrashFuzzBall, keeping Oak on the edge for quite a while and racking up some damage with those nairs.
Oak has a lot of mix-ups when it comes to the approach game. You can see them jumping and then going for a bunch of dashes. It's just insane, especially Inkling's dash being able to low profile a lot of projectiles.
Yes, low profile dashes are real. Oh, you got to worry about the roller. It's something people forget sometimes is that thing can shield poke, and if it shield pokes you, you're buried still.
I actually didn't know that. Bro, I usually don't fight a lot of Inklings, so I played.
Good sweet spot forward air.
Well, that's gonna be rough. Inkling already dead, with Palutena only having 63% on her. Inkling isn't known for killing too early, but Inkling is like also known for struggling to kill. So having a stock disadvantage is really hard for them.
Inkling's main thing is a lot. It's kind of like, I want to compare it to Sheik in a way, except with a better damage output potentially, but still lacking that pop and kill power.
Yeah, I think most people compare it's like a better Sheik because just the fact that she has ink and she can just put on a lot of ink people, then do a lot of damage. But both of them have a. I think Sheik doesn't have as much as an issue killing anymore. It's more just like
getting into your confirms.
Sort of. It's like she has a lot of setups now. People are being able to optimize her more. Ooh, car outside. Yeah, as you can see, when Inkling, as soon as you get out of Inkling's like kill range, where she can just do up throw, up air, it's so difficult for them because they could really only fish for smash attacks in some of their stronger areas like forward air and maybe it's dare off stage, but even dare is not that great.
Well, BrashFuzzBall has been really good at avoiding getting inked this match too, because that's what your death sentence is against Inkling.
Yeah, it looks like run out. Shoot.
Yep. BrashFuzzBall has been keeping up the pressure to the point where they haven't been able to recharge, but finally getting a little bit of an opening.
Taking a stock's going to be really hard, especially getting the comeback. At this point, Palutena is probably going to run away with this because Inkling's not really able to do much when she gets to last stock.
Ooh. Brash really went out there for that edge guard with that fair.
Ooh. Inkling low on ink again. Looks like they're not going to be able to pull off much. They're really going to need a recharge soon. Yep.
Yeah, can't follow up on that back throw because they had to recharge ink, but didn't matter anyways. They ended up getting taken out.
Sometimes I think Inkling should prioritize, like, well, no, not prioritize ink, but because I know they do ink for a lot of their kill attacks, like forward smash, down smash, up smash. But just getting a follow-up sometimes provides a lot more leverage than just recharging.
It's an interesting mechanic that you have to, like, we don't see a lot of resource mechanics, at least not until DLC started happening. We have to manage things. Base game, it was basically Robin and Inkling, right?
I think so, because Robin...
Oh! Can't hang from ledge that long.
Inkling's down to pretty nice for two-framing, in my opinion, just because of the fact that it's 2 hits, so you have basically 2 chances to get a 2-frame.
That was some good pressure though from Oak on the sort of that side. That was a quick 62%, showing what can happen when you actually have a good ink stock and you start landing hits. A berry. Oh.
Maybe looking for that up smash because that forward smash took way too long. With Brash having amazing mash out of that.
Oak's finally finding some stuff though here, getting up to 100%, trying to pull this back, because if they can get a stock soon, well, I was going to say 30% isn't that much of a percentage deficit, but there's the up air.
Okay, now it's going to be really tough. With Palutena being at 134, Inkling no longer has any confirms for Palutena. or not any reliable confirms at least, except for roller up smash or maybe roller forward smash. You're gonna be fishing for a lot right now. Ooh,
there it is.
nice. Okay, now Inkling actually has a chance to come back with damage not being a major thing in their gameplay. They just need to, you know, get her out of it.
This is going to be a hell of a comeback if Oak can manage it. Looks like they figured some stuff out in their last 2 stocks of pot. Like, they've taken the last 2 stocks pretty effectively. The percentages are even.
Ooh.
Oh, autoretical. Autoretical. That was an... Whew. The like, neutral get up through that explosive flame. There was a very small gap to hit it.
Ooh, that neutral get up into roll is kind of risky. Going back into disadvantage against Palutena. And being a disadvantage against Palutena is actually so bad because of her invincible attacks being able to ledge trap you so easily. Ooh. Looks like Inkling's not getting much of an advantage on Palutena, just getting knocked back over and over again.
Looks like that drag down took him to the wrong side because it looks like Fuzzball was going for the grab but was facing the wrong way.
Dash deck almost kills. Inkling still does have a chance, but it's going to be really rough trying to come back from this. And there it goes. Back air going to
big back air.
Back air is amazing. Stupid safe on shield when you get it right. It's not even because of the... It's not even like 100% because of the frame data. You also got to count the spacing and the roller. I mean, how low you hit it. All of that.
Palutena's back air is... the fun fact for it that I will never get sick of is that Palutena's back air can go through Wonder Wing.
Yes, they're both invincible.
Yep. So you can actually go through Wonder Wing with nobody taking any damage with it, with a well-timed Palu back air.
Like that every Wii Fit out there, I'm talking to you 2 Wii Fit mains right now. For every Wii Fit out there, you should never forget, you can always duck under Palu back air, always duck under Palu neutral air, always duck under Palu dash grab, sometimes duck under forward air. Amazing.
With the privileged low profilers here in the commentary team. I don't have that luck.
Fair and balanced, says Solar Lone Wolf. Like every top tier in this game, fair and balanced.
Well, Oak actually sort of solved things out pretty well the second half of that game. We're going to see if they can carry that into the second one. Don't know if it...
While we're waiting for the next game to start, let me just give you a quick update. Sorry for interrupting. King and Razun are 1-1 right now. Looks like it's going to be a very situational place for them. Not situational. Close game for them. Like, who's going to beat the top 16? Let's see what the characters are. It looks like Ike versus Little Mac, so it could really be anyone's game in that matchup. With Little Mac,
Ike Mac sounds like a nightmare for... Well, Ike's frame data isn't great compared to Max, but Ike has big sword.
Yes, but when I was playing, me
Gunner.
Or not? Or yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Brash playing the Gunner.
Do you know who Floppy Fish is? Floppy Fish.
I don't.
He's a Wii Fit player. So I was playing against his Ike when I was playing My Little Mac. And the thing about the matchup is that usually it isn't too bad until Ike throws you off stage and then just instant forward air. You get gimped. Just like that.
Okay. Interesting choice for the... Why do you think Brash would have switched to the Me Gunner here? Is it just like playing different characters, or is it something in the matchup you see?
Well, when you're in a competitive Smash game, and even if you win a game, there's sometimes where when the game is as close as it was last time, you get that feeling that they understand your character, they understand your gameplay and your character way better now. And so if you were to play them again, you just lose. So I would understand switching it up just to keep them on their toes, keep them on their feet, so they won't be able to completely catch on and just destroy you in the second game.
Maybe they're trying to avoid some of the dangerous things of the rollers by just out-zoning them?
I wouldn't be surprised. Zoning is very great online. And I don't think... Inkling's definitely one of those characters that has the ability to break zoning, but even then, it's still difficult.
Okay. Well, that's... maybe that's the... Oh! Full point-blank charge shot just takes that stock.
Charge moves are so amazing. Just being able to have that movement, have that kill power, just at the palm of your hands, and you can just keep it in, forcing people to shield more, forcing Ness or Lucas to use more of their magnet and neutral. It's just amazing.
It's very strong to be able to store that charge, and it would make Sephiroth terrifying if he could store his charge attack too.
But to be horrible. Just imagine you accidentally drop shield when he has full charge. All over.
But yeah, just what's interesting is the psychological pressure holding a charge shot has. When you're a Robin and you have a charged Thoron or Arc Thunder, or you're a Samus or Dark Samus with a big up smash, not quite enough to get it. But when you just have that charge ready to go at the push of a button, you're right. It changes how the opponent plays.
Solar in the chat saying berries are even better. I can agree with that. I've never understood the power of having jab as a berry until I just had that moment where I'm like, wait a minute, why is my berry just so consistent with it? Just it being a jab, and jabs are really easy to hit as well.
Yeah, and they link to each other usually. So
true combo at the berry. Actually, it doesn't even true combo. It true combos 9 out of 10 times.
Almost great call with that up smash, but it didn't pull the trigger in time. The shield was able to come out. Back throw, not enough still. And the Ink Bomb can't get the confirm. But like you called it last match, that down tilt picking up the ledge guard.
Inkling now still in a percentage disadvantage, even though taking the next stock. And the dash attack almost goes. Looks like that dash attack isn't as powerful as it seems. But this edge guard is going to be very valuable if they can get it. Nope.
I don't know. Ink and Rage together might be a terrifying combo, though.
Definitely. If they get a roller, it's going to be a lot of them. And is that a down tilt? I think.
Yeah, just something that came out quick.
It's either a down tilt or an up tilt. Actually, I would assume up tilt. Up tilt's way quicker than down tilt.
That's one thing I also like a lot about Inkling's kit is it's kind of the same thing about Yoshi's projectile I like, with the different angles you can throw the bomb at. Providing different zoning options and just coverage.
Chat's going insane about this Mii Gunner. Look at him sit on ledge and spam projectiles.
Hey, you know what? We're here to win games. We're not here. That's my philosophy. You're here to win a game. Like, that's why you're at the tournament. Can't quite convert the up throw to the up air though.
This match yet again looking bad for Inkling. But as we saw during the Power Trainer match, they definitely have a chance to bring this back. Almost dying to up smash. Ooh,
but it's kind of rough though. They're going to have to rely on Rage right now because 127 is a lot of damage to be at. Could sneak in under that charge though. It looked like a short hop charge, and they just snuck in and up smashed them.
The chance.
Great DI.
Well, it's good, but it's not that strong.
Neutral get up.
No. Gets caught on the get up. I hate that up smash. Like, it's so good and so bad at the same time. Okay.
All right, congrats to BrashFuzzBall for advancing.